For Bunnings Homegrown Heroes, the mahi never stops. Nominate the unsung heroes in your touch community that go above and beyond. They could win $5,000 to invest into the sport we love. Nominate today.
Kia ora and welcome to the 2025 Bunnings Warehouse Masters National Championship. I would normally say welcome back, but after that last game, if you are not still recovering from what was one of the most sensational games that has happened in this 2024-25 calendar year, then you must be watching some good touch. However, this game we have in front of us is our 50 men's final. It's Bay of Plenty versus Canterbury. Once again joined in commentary by Rod Walker. Rod, I can see you look like you're still recovering too. What a sensational game that last one was.
Oh, absolutely. It was a wonderful scene to watch, and what I can say is these men are really going to have to turn it on to get anywhere near the quality game that we just witnessed. But, we can expect it. There's names in both teams here. I'm pretty sure from Canterbury, we've seen them in, 3 finals now, Maya. And I think we'll see exactly the same thing again. If you allow Canterbury to get up and get flow on, then they will absolutely test you.
I tell you what, these two teams are lucky. They're lucky they're not playing either of the two teams that played in the previous final, because I don't think they would have a chance just the way they played. But full credit to Bay of Plenty, 50 men's and the Canterbury team. Yeah, I've said it a number of times in the 2 previous games about the Canterbury way, and just the mindset down here that a game goes until the end whistle. It's not about who's up at some point or where the momentum is at. They just keep wrestling. They'll just keep hanging around, and then, as we've seen in the last 2, they can just come over the top. So a massive credit to all Canterbury players, but to the ones particularly in the last 2 games, this 50 men's team. It's quite ironic what's happened. The very first round of day 1 of this tournament was actually these two playing each other. Bay of Plenty got on top in that one, 5-3. So not only is the first game they played, now it's the last game they're going to play. The 8th game for both of these teams. Spring chickens of the 50 grade.
Absolutely, Maya. For Canterbury, keeping an eye out for Wayne Anderson. Whenever there's Anderson on the field, there's danger. And Alexander Davis, he's had a wonderful tournament, and there's always a threat for Canterbury. Likewise, on the Bay of Plenty side, they've got a lot of New Zealand names sprinkled through there. Jason Woodmass, Garner Gulliver, Greg Milden. So, there's plenty of attack on both sides. Let's see how they go. We see Canterbury starting. The right side heading right to left, as you can see it on the screen.
We had the opportunity to see Canterbury play yesterday, Rod. We haven't had the opportunity to see a Bay of Plenty. Oh, fantastic start here by Canterbury, and then number 7, Jayton Manuel. That just looked quite nonchalant almost, getting into the end goal there, Rod.
Yep, and you see it quite a lot in this tournament. The team's just heading to the short side, just faking and heading to the short side, as we see. Oh, we didn't quite see the dump there, but it is wonderfully taken by Canterbury there. Just a little pop over. Unfortunately, a big hole for Bay of Plenty that they're going to have to patch up if they hope to go anywhere near through this team.
Any chance there was a lapse in concentration for Bay of Plenty? Not quite ready to hit the ground running?
Yeah, certainly. When you see the lineups that they were on the field, you could see a lot of nerves, I think. Some heavy breaths being taken. Long ball. They've made their intentions clear. Couldn't quite finish that one.
We haven't seen much of that type of play, have we, Rod? A lot of the touchdowns that we scored, in foot races or in the middle of the field. We haven't seen the long ball being used to its full effects by many of the teams.
No, but I certainly expect it to be used here. Both teams have a long passing capability, so we'll see it a lot more as we see Gibson sweeping on now, far side, pick and go. Oh, interesting call. I heard Bay of Plenty call no. Gulliver absolutely adamant that he did get it. Adamant that he did make that touch.
Yeah, I thought I heard no as well, but maybe it's telling his link to go. Doesn't matter. The touch was called. 6 touch. Bay of Plenty now with the ball.
Happy to take their time, allow their transition players to come on. Let's see where step they go. Looks like it's Pick. Woodmass with the drop. Fake, heading back, short side. And there we see it again. Maya, just this line for some reason. Everybody thinks that's the try line. I'm not. Maybe that's that blue line that's close to it. But this is the second game now where we've seen teams go short on that.
Yeah, not sure if Greg Milden's injured or whether he's done something to his shoulder.
Oh, nice work. Just a little slip there.
Big
push off.
Yeah, big push off.
Referee picked that one up. They haven't. Looks like they're going to play that.
Yeah.
Evens it up. They have plenty on the board now.
Tell you what, there's a lot of bumps in goal, and they're significantly more subtle than this one. As we see Milden come through here, create space by pushing off the 16. Doesn't get much more obvious than that, but you take what you can get. And he got a touchdown. 1-1 Bay of Plenty in Canterbury. 50 men's final.
Nice little wrap in there. We were expecting a drop here. I thought it would have dropped earlier, but now he's created the hole. He's over. Oh, not quite executed. Wing needed to be a little bit further in, but they made their intentions well known there with that little bump play. Bump to phase.
One thing I've been meaning to ask you all weekend, Rod, is the upcoming World Cup that New Zealand has luckily enough got the rights to host. A venue like this, how do you see a venue like this potentially being the venue for that World Cup?
Yeah, it's got the fields themselves are immaculate, and there's certainly plenty of them. It kind of ticks a lot of boxes as we see Gulliver just trying to push through now. Manages to get a offside call, but they've got every facility here. And it's a wonderful venue to be at, and obviously the Australians and New Zealanders will see that in the upcoming Trans-Tasman, as that's here at the venue. So we expect to see some good games through that. But yeah, it's a wonderful venue, all round sporty for a lot of sports, to be honest, and everything's here, turfs and all the rest of it. So it'll certainly be interesting stuff. I'm not too sure what venue they've picked for the World Cup at this stage. As we see Bay of Plenty just trying to play behind the back there, not quite a passive. But
it's great hands there from Chris Campbell. He had every right to drop that one, but he didn't. Now Garner Gulliver, we'll see this a lot from him today. Putting pressure on that defence, gets his team a fresh 6.
Yeah, probably not the tactic that Canterbury want to play right now. It's pretty hard to change the referee's mind.
We've seen it yesterday, so it's interesting. Caught him offside. Probably got away with another one there, Gulliver. Didn't do body over the ball at all with that one. Tell you what, they're bringing out all these tricks, these 50 men's. We see it here on the replay.
Yeah, defender was definitely short on that one there. But that's great listening to the referee, right? You play what the ref offers you, and he's taken that.
You can see the comms have lifted up ever since that first touchdown that was scored against this Bay of Plenty team. The comms has definitely gone to another level. Got on the outside. Doesn't like the fact his link late cut there. Just that little interchange. No words were exchanged, just looks.
Anderson, head short side. He's going a little ball late. Can he get the ball down in time?
Good honesty there again. Another one of the amazing aspects in this game of touch is the honesty. You're in a final. You really want to win it. No one would know whether he did touch him or not, but he does. And that's what the significant majority of players in this sport do. Great honesty there from Tony Wipiri.
Evens the board. Pendulum swinging on the scoreboard at the moment. Both teams just still trying to feel. I think we're still in the feel out phase. Read count. No, not played it.
Tell you what, if we had any first-time viewers watching that last game, they are tuning in now purely to see if we get another drop-off.
Yep, as cruel as it is for the players, it's wonderful viewing. And that was a dynamite. You know, just in terms of drop-offs go, Maya, like that was an absolute savage drop-off. Wonderful to see. Plenty lifting high, opening up the hole. Can he close it again? Woodmass, he's up to it.
Yeah, battle between the threes, Woodmass. And I think it was Mike, the number 3 for Canterbury, not giving the ball back, so now they get to move the ball up 10 metres forward. Might be sucking in the big ones here. He could have got a little bit winded at that time, Woodmass.
It's a big effort. They are plenty happy to go lateral early on their yards.
Conditions are perfect now, aren't they, Rod? We can start to even feel the heat here in our commentary booth. Completely dry underfoot for both of these teams. Gunnar Gulliver went down the side previously. Touch and pass, unfortunately.
Yeah, whenever Gulliver's around the ball, it's danger. Canterbury understand that, and they're staying pretty tight to him. Jayton Manuel, he seems likely for Canterbury. I like the way he carries the ball. So we see Anderson on the ball now, just organising his troops, putting them where he needs to go, just looking for that outside hole. He's got it. Can he find a spare player now? Oh, well done. Great work from the winger.
Wayne Anderson is showing all the skills he has. Beautiful setup. Then he used his pace and then patience once he got into the end goal. We see nice support play. I think that was Shane Foley, the number 6. We'll get to see here. Lost his player quite easily. No, it was actually number 9 for Canterbury, Dean Wilson. It's 3-2, back and forward. The scoreboard goes, Rod.
Yep, well, this could be the stopper that Canterbury required if they can get up now, just to put a bit of a buffer between them and Bay of Plenty. Pretty sure they'll be grateful for it. Looking for those little extras. Typical transition set for Canterbury. All players on now.
I thought we might see a little bit more intensity or meaningfulness in the touches. A bit of a shoulder or a trip or something like that. Just what I've been accustomed to in this grade, but it's been played in quite a friendly spirit so far. Maybe the gas in the tank is you can't afford to waste it doing the little tricky stuff.
Yeah, I think the second half hasn't started yet, Maya. I think that's still to come. Just there's teams just trying to find themselves, find where they are. But you can guarantee that there'll be a lot more pressure applied in that second half. That's why it's important for Bay of Plenty to stay in touch here. Being patient. Gulliver with the ball back. Where will he go? Looking for the short. And gets away with it.
Love to see if Gulliver got body over ball this time, but what he did do was create space for his number 2, I think it was, Ben Page. And referee right on the spot to award that one. Great decision, good work there. Diving effort from Jeffrey White, but he couldn't quite get there in time. But we're back to even score, 3-3.
Aaron Samuels just lifted a little bit early there for Bay of Plenty. Was told to go back. And just an injury. We take some time to allow a Canterbury player to exit the field.
Yeah, sadly it seems it might be Shane Foley. It is. Just unfortunately the hamstring went. He is on his feet and he got off under his own esteem, so that's a good sign. Unfortunately now Canterbury down a player. They'll be playing with 13. What does that do in terms of if you're playing in pods? That must interrupt things, Rod?
Oh, in pod terms, but there's also a lot of teams around who don't play pods and are more freestyle in terms of just positions. But it is quite disruptive in terms of pods because you have to change, make some ad-lib changes as you go along. Wipere Karodia, whenever he comes on, he's always direct and forward. You see the last Woodmass on the ball, looking for the party play. Wasn't there for them. Working hard, Davis just getting through the field. I think you're right, Maya, just in terms of the zap. Speed-wise, not quite there, although this man will say otherwise.
Yeah,
Here we go, he's played through. He is quick.
He sort of exaggerates sort of the disparity in the pace when he's not on. The pace looks both teams relatively even. He comes on and he's about 50 kilometres an hour faster than everyone else.
Nice lift there by Canterbury, catching him behind the air line.
Forward pass off the ruck.
Good pressure. 2 minutes to go. Nice place to be for Canterbury. Right man on the field. So everything in their favour here to try and get another touchdown. Anderson just pushing everyone, his troops around the park. Doesn't want the ball too early as it looks like he's going to a sweep. Gets to the outside, not quite there. Thought he might have gone for a splitter.
I think they're almost looking around thinking, are we one man short on this side or not?
Peel, can he hit the would have been interesting to see just what happened there.
Minute to go in the first half of the 50 men's final, the 6th of our live stream games today, 5th of our finals. After this, we've got another 3. Promising signs in the back of the Canterbury sub-box there, Rod, just seeing Foley, who come off clutching his hamstring, warming up in the back. But while that was happening, we see a touchdown there by Canterbury. And you wouldn't be surprised who scored it. Bunnings Warehouse replay shows us right here. Anderson just coming on to the ball. Perfect timing, great pace. The Bayapuni player, not entirely sure. I almost thought he was going to award it there for a second.
Yeah, I think he was just having a chat with the ref. The ref was calling them offside, just querying who it was. As Canterbury just pull away to a 4-3 lead. Neither side really taking ascendancy. There's that long ball, and what a pass.
What a pass, all right. Number 14, Lee Payner. He did it left to right, I'm pretty sure, early on in the first half. And this time, he just gets it here, cranks off his right foot on the spot, as easy as you can be, and he loved it too. Did Jason Moyo. There we have the first half. The score reflects the game 4-4. Both of these teams go into halftime. Don't go too far. We'll be right back for the debrief for that first half.
For Bunnings Homegrown Heroes, the mahi never stops. Nominate the unsung heroes in your touch community that go above and beyond. They could win $5,000 to invest into the sport we love. Nominate today.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
For Bunnings Homegrown Heroes, the mahi never stops. Nominate the unsung heroes in your touch community that go above and beyond. They could win $5,000 to invest into the sport we love. Nominate today.
Kia ora touch whānau. Welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time, and allows for innovation.
For Bunnings Homegrown Heroes, the mahi never stops. Nominate the unsung heroes in your touch community that go above and beyond. They could win $5,000 to invest into the sport we love. Nominate today.
Welcome back to the 50 men's final. Played between Bay of Plenty and Canterbury. Both teams went into this halftime break 4-all. Leaderboard was changing to and fro. Rod, a quick synopsis of that first half from your perspective?
Yeah, I guess it was what we were expecting, fairly steady. Bay of Plenty's got more than enough talent in there, and Canterbury with their direct play, it's gone to as we'd expect. Although I am thinking in the second half that things will start to hot up quite a bit. The pace will probably pick up and the touches will probably get a little bit firmer. So interesting times. Who's got the bigger tank? I guess now, Maya.
Who do you think has got the bigger tank?
Oh, if history has anything to say about it, it's Canterbury that has the bigger tank. So it's important here for Bay of Plenty if they're going to get up early, try and get two up on them. I'm not sure that Aaron Ceremy's actually got over the ball completely there.
Doesn't seem like you need to in this game.
Yeah. See Gulliver, not quite what he wanted, but it was a messy last couple of touches. Oh, good work there by Canterbury.
Yeah, great work. Out. Dummy pass. Got himself an extra 10 yards. Manuel. They sweep on. Really charging up the middle of the field. Canterbury, again, great extra yards. Just a Bay of Plenty. Player step just falling away. Sucked all the way back as we see so many teams do. It's a horrible part of the game, that.
Yeah, I guess in that with that suck play, I guess any definition from your side in terms of when you can do that and how it's applied?
Well, as soon as you enter back into the in-goal line, then you have to move forward, right, once the ball's live. So the fact that they're continuing to roll all the way back while the ball's live means that they're not moving forward. And I just think, again, you talked about it yesterday, understanding what the referees are needing to understand what the players are trying to achieve, the pitches that they need to be looking for. And that's an area. Did we get a touchdown there? Looks like we might have.
I think we've got a touchdown. Both Bay of Plenty players try to take one another out. They've done their bit, made their best effort. Oh, maybe they haven't here. But it was certainly a nice push through there by number 5, Wakapotu.
Ball down, says referee Baker, and there's the first touchdown for the second half. Bay of Plenty now go out 5-4. Take a lead into this one. We see going here into the in goal. Number 5 from Bay of Plenty. Looked like it was even an undercut pass too. Must have been to keep that spin rotating so the ball stayed in. And then we've seen number 4, Greg Milton. He's been in the wars. He's been in the wars this game, first half.
Yeah, it fits in with the rest of this tournament though, Mike. We've seen it all and it just keeps happening. Undercuts, friendly fire. Yeah, it's certainly an intention of Bay of Plenty. Just to suck back, stabilise first. That man, Anderson.
It's obviously something that's coached, right? Because you can see the teams who do it and the teams that you don't. It's not just accidental. And also, speaking with players, they talk about, look, they hate it when they're on attack, but if referee's going to allow you to get away with it, then you have to do it. It's just such an effective way to do it. Yeah,
I think if the way I've always coached is if you're defending through the field, and you're getting to that area, then suck. But once you're back to that touchline, it's pretty hard, to run, that type of play. But through the field as you're coming back, you could argue that you're not quite sure where that 7-metre line is. And as long as the entire team sucks back with you, then you've probably got an escape in terms of the referees. But it's always a difficult one. And defensively, you always want to stabilise first before you move forward.
I completely understand the tactic and why teams use it. It's extremely effective. But when the roll ball's 20 metres out and you roll all the way back to the scoreline, if only players did that all the time, they just seem to do it when it serves them right, which, again, not surprised with.
Yep, a little late here for Canterbury. Nice lift there by Bay of Plenty. Aaron Samuels certainly stepped up and went hunting that one. Gibson got the ball away. It's the 5th touch. What can Canterbury make of it? It's need to stay in the hole late. Nice ball from Gibson. Punching the outside.
Oh, great touch. Not sure the number. Might have been the number 6.
Yeah, Aaron Samuels.
Samuels, was it?
Yep, great work. 3 instances there, and that set alone where he went hunting. He deserved his time off the field. Made that touch and straight to the box.
You often hear winnings about key moments in the game. Just that effort shown there by Samuels. Yes, it is only a touch, but could have led to a touchdown. The change in momentum that could have had on the game. So excellent effort by him.
They plenty need to punch here. They've got the sweep on. Just need to punch in. Keep the pace going. Just get the sweep around. No, sweep decided not to come.
Just getting in the road there. I imagine all this is going to be at the most as a 4 sub. Here it is. I think he was going for a sub anyway. Tony Weperi Karodia. I'd like to say he's a Thames Valley product, but he's played that many nationals and got that many gold medals for the Bay of Plenty team.
Yep, he's a little bit like Mike Savage. He's been around. Not that I can talk.
Yeah,
I'm probably on my 3rd or 4th now. So, but it's a wonderful environment. Just the Touch family in general. So it's a great place to be in and around. Great people, and always wonderful occasions. These tournaments.
Surprised that Anderson doesn't rotate in when they have their ball down here.
Yeah, I think it's a case of trying to, and depending on where it is in the count, like something like now, early count. If I was the coach, I'd certainly be pulling someone off to get him on. Long ball, can he get it down? I think he did get that down. He hurts a little bit.
He's holding his wrist. Hopefully it's no more than maybe a little dislocation to the finger, but it's really causing him some pain. We see here the setup penalty for being in the ruck. It's a simple quickie, gets the ball back, winds up, throws a beautiful left to right bullet pass out to the wing, where we see the number 5 for Canterbury, Leighton Hunt, score the equalising touchdown, taking the scores to 5-all. Just under 8 minutes left in this game. Garner Gulliver. See him here. Wipiri Karodia sweeping round.
Bay of Plenty just shifting the ball, trying to find some space. Karodia, and they need to get the ball back to Garner. Gulliver, he's around now. He'll fake that side and go short. Can he find it early enough? Can they give that ball? Oh, well done by the wing, Canterbury wing. It was that or try time. Craig Fortune managed to get his mitt in the way there.
Big mitt, it looks like at that. A big man. Still look at the guns on him, impressive.
Gulliver still on. Woodmass has joined the fray now. He's going to play that link feed.
Second touch, still 4 up their sleeves. Score's just been tied up. Plenty once again. We wanted to get out to that small lead they have had for most of this game. Gulliver again going down the short side. 4th touch now. I have one more touch to set things up. Gulliver, though, needs to get out of there. He knows the defensive set might be coming up. Milden stays the short side. Little short ball. Well defended there from Canterbury.
Yep, good work there from Canterbury. Manages to diffuse that lot. Now they're bringing steady out to the box. Let's see how their transition players come on. Just how effective their 4-5 touch will be here. It's 4. They need one more to go. They need a pick and go here. Find a solid platform. Not quite the platform that they want. Can they make anything from it? Bay of Plenty will just stay man now. They're on the outside.
What a recovery from Foley. We see him out there, the number 6 for Canterbury. He came off really clutching his hamstring in that first half. He's managed to get some treatment in the back of that box. He's trying to call his troops to get into the middle of the field, though.
He was working pretty hard at half-time to make sure that he was back on the field.
Great to see him back out there. Shane Foley.
You see Samuels now on the ball, looking for the short. Not quite there. I'm wondering at what point, a little bit of gamesmanship there by Canterbury, just knocking the ball back.
Oh, no way. They got a penalty for it. I've never seen that before. Probably don't have a replay, but you can chuck the ball away and you can get a penalty for it. You said we've seen it all. I don't think we have. And I think there's more to come. These wily foxes.
Yeah, well, I've never quite seen it applied like that, but they got away with it, which is just great. If you're a younger viewer out there, there's plenty of tricks to be learned in the game.
Don't advise learning that one, though. I really think that'll be the only time that ever works.
I guess one thing to note for this Bay of Plenty 50 men's team, they have been named the Bunnings team of the tournament. An award that's given for the team that shows the best, touch spirit, especially in terms of, the UFI, Touch New Zealand UFI attributes that are out there, attitude, whānau, harmony and integrity. So we see Gulliver, he finds a hole. Can he finish it? Oh, nice ball on the wide. So whenever Gulliver is in and around, you need to stay pretty tight on him. And that time, the water's just opened and he went through it. But Bay of Plenty, named team of the tournament.
Just look at this pass, though. He gets into the end goal. He can throw them right to left. He just gets in and just casually throws an absolute stunner across to the right-hand wing, where he sets his winger up for their 6th touchdown. And they go back out to that 1 touchdown lead.
Yep, Kana Gulliver from Whakatane, absolute salt of the earth. They're all great from there, Maya.
Yeah, well, obviously you were the exception, and that's why they've shifted you on to Auckland.
Canterbury looking to do the same. They went long again as well. Wonderfully taken. We just see this this scoreboard just keep swinging. Nice, Wayne Anderson. That ball, an absolute pearl.
Yeah, we had a toe-for-toe battle in the previous game, didn't we? But that wasn't really on the scoreboard, this one. They're going touchdown for touchdown. 6-6 with 2 minutes to go. I'm not going to say it again. But you know what's going to happen. The scores remain the same. Not sure anything could rise to the quality of what we've seen in the previous game, but happy to have the opportunity to see if this one can.
As you see, Anderson stayed. He was on that attacking pod. Now he's back defending. Obviously aware of where the board is. Oh, nice little step inside.
So much symmetry between this game and the previous one. There's a set there where Canterbury finally got back to even Stevens, and you've seen the coach, Leon Skinner, just keep Puddles out there. He wasn't keen. He just come off on the attacking set, but manned up, stemmed the flow, and they end up winning that one. Unfortunately, couldn't quite happen here. And Bay of Plenty get back out to that 1 touchdown lead. Canterbury, though, a heap of time on their hands. They've got the ball. They get to start from halfway as we see a replay of this touchdown. Good little...
It's a nice little peel play there by by Woodmess. Probably a little bit shorter than you'd usually run it. It was enough to invite the defenders in.
Set of the game here, Rod. Probably Canterbury's best opportunity. They may get one more opportunity after this, but this will be the best one to be able to score. Foley had the hamstring. Probably lucky he got touched there. Lost the ball. 2 to go. What can Canterbury come up with? Anderson not on. He stayed for that set.
Here he goes. He knows where we are in the game. Nice little step. Looking early. Down early.
Oh, that's what we wanted with 30 seconds on the clock. Referee Baker says the ball was down before you made the touch. Oh, can Canterbury do it? Can they hold them out?
They plenty need to get that ball to the halfway. They've only got 20 seconds to work it. Nice footwork. Jayton Manuel, he's played good the whole game, Maya.
Yeah, very good game. Probably got one more touch after this one if they get it down. No, they don't. Oh, if I was the referee, I'd straight on the whistle there. Gets in, Gulliver. Oh, no way. Can they win this way? What does the referee say? Referee calls board. Oh.
This decision, everybody's hanging on it.
The player must have possession of the ball. You just can't have downward pressure on it. Oh, I'll be very interested to see this replay. The sideline referee was right on the spot, John Eckhold. What does the replay show us? Hopefully we can get one from the back corner angle as well. In goal, we see this pass thrown out. Does he gain possession? Didn't quite get to see it. But that we do see is the result, and that is Bay of Plenty win this one 8-7. Congratulations, Bay of Plenty. Unfortunately, Canterbury looked like they had tied it up, but they couldn't. That's the conclusion of our 50 men's final. Right up after this one, we have our 27 women's final. Don't go away.